Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading for June 2022. I just wanted to take a quick second and say thank you for all of your support and your subscribes. It's really helpful for the channel, so I'm so glad that you're here. I also wanted to mention that I do have a crystal jewelry shop on Etsy. There's a link down below in the description. So if any of you are interested in beautiful healing crystal jewelry, that's down there below. And I love to just create these beautiful pieces that inspire me. And I really love working with crystals myself. So I thought I'd incorporate that into my channel. So the link is there if that is interesting for you. Okay, so let's get into your reading here. I feel like the throat chakra is going to be pretty important because it's more about you giving yourself permission to express yourself authentically. I feel like there's a lot of things that may have stood in your way in the past being removed. I'm picking up on some inner child healing that's happening here. So there's going to be some breakthroughs there. But let's see where we're at here this month for you Pisces for June 2022. This month has a very different vibe to it compared to that of, the energies that have been there for, the beginning of this year. So I feel like June feels almost like a turning point in terms of major shifts that are starting to happen. Four of Pentacles. Okay, it's crossing the Four of Pentacles here. I heard the word holding back. Yeah, see, I love that. Look at that Knight of Swords. There's that expression, communication. I feel like you're breaking through, it's like a box that we may have put ourselves into. You're branching out. You're kind of stepping outside of what you normally would do. You're taking a risk in some form, but in a creative way, like with your work, with your expression, with something that you are building for yourself. You're stepping outside of the box. You're doing something different from what you would normally do. Okay, what's the overarching theme here for Pisces? The Magician, beautiful. The Foundation, Seven of Pentacles. How's Pisces feeling this month? Environmental influences. Hopes, dreams, and desires. Very nice. Okay. Final outcome. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands there. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Beautiful. So a lot of connection with spirit, a lot of connection with your own intuition here as well. Definitely channeling creative ideas, guidance for your new path, for how you want to move forward with where you are. So definitely with that Four of Pentacles and Knight of Swords, I feel like you are coming out of some kind of comfort zone. I see that very strongly with these two cards, the Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are writers, you're creators, you're artists. There's something here about coming out of either stagnancy or holding back. I kind of felt the same energy with the King of Cups that we have in this position in the past. Like there's something that we have been bottling up. This could also be just communication from another person, but if we're taking this in more of a general sense, I feel like you are unshackling yourself from the restrictions or the boundaries. It's like you're overstepping boundaries, but in a good way. You are breaking the rules, but in a good way. Something that is much needed. It's like you're breaking down the norms. You're breaking down outdated and things that we have just outgrown, and they're only there because, it's just the way things are. That's what we're supposed to do. I feel like you're breaking a lot of that down and you're paving a brand new path. And that makes sense why the Strength card is coming up here as well in your near future, because that is not an easy task. That is not something that is, that's why so many people don't do it, because it is not easy, because a lot of times we find ourselves standing alone in that. But your superpower is that High Priestess, because you are intuitive. You know deeper the inner workings of why something is transforming in the way that it's transforming and your role in it. So you're a part in it. So it's kind of like you have this secret knowledge about your path and what's unfolding for you. And it may be something where not a lot of people are going to understand that because they don't have that access in the way that you do to your unique path. So having that trust with yourself, but also being able to, so this is not necessarily a negative thing, because we can, seek advice and guidance from whoever we want. But I would say to practice discernment, because even with the best of intentions, not everyone, even readers, can always know exactly what is meant for us. You can just pick up on the energies, but you're going to know at a soul level what is the right path for you. And so I feel like this month you may be spending more time really connecting and strengthening that intuitive connection that you have with yourself and letting that lead the way, rather than kind of needing to seeking the validation or the confirmation from others to make sure that you're on the right path. And I feel like this may have been something that we have had to learn along the way. So that's one of the breakthroughs for some of you as well, is what I'm seeing is that that inner trust with this High Priestess energy, that inner trust that you have for yourself is actually a test in itself, especially if you are someone that may not resonate for everybody, but if you are someone who in the past needed to always seek validation or confirmation that what you're picking up on is the right thing, or am I going on in the right direction? This may be almost like a side lesson or something that kind of is, you needed to learn. It's almost like as long as you keep kind of searching for that confirmation that you're on the right path, things are not moving forward. So this is almost like a test. Can you just trust yourself? Can you trust in the unknown as you're walking through the this unknown path that your intuition is leading you in the right place? And I feel like you're having that breakthrough this week or this month. Okay, can we clarify the Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles here? Yeah, beautiful. Trust your passions. Trust whatever sparks. Doesn't have to make sense right away. But I feel like a lot of this energy with the Page of Wands, this is about going off of those gut instincts, going off of those intuitive hits, whatever causes excitement, whatever kind of raises up that energy within you. I feel like that is what you're chasing. That is what you are allowing yourself. It's almost like this burst of energy that's coming in for you, that's helping you lift out of this kind of Four of Pentacles energies of needing to stay in one place and come out of stagnancy. So this is going to be a major theme for you this month here. It's creating that wheel of change. I feel like you've been asking for this wheel of change, turn of events. And in order to get there, this is kind of what needs to be shifted. So then we have the Magician. So this is your power. You're very powerful this month, and look at that. I love that. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the foundation, and even in your in your overarching theme. So this is your investment. Where are you putting your energy into? So I feel like this month you're working on something. I feel like you're very focused. You're very focused on something very specific. So whether that's building a business or whatever new beginning it has, I feel like it has something to do with building up your finances, your stability, your security. And Spirit is coming in and saying that this is a really good time for you to do that because you have that magic wand. You have that power in your own hands to do that. Can we have another clarifying card for this? Oh my gosh, look at that. I feel like you've been given some kind of information as to what this is. I love that we have the Ace of Pentacles because this is an abundant new opportunity. This is an abundant new beginning. So I love this confirmation of the Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles because this confirms for me that whatever you're investing your energy into, whatever you're manifesting, is going to have a lot of opportunities open up for you, abundance open up for you. This is a prosperous new beginning there. So if you've been kind of hesitant or afraid or scared that, well, what if I'm investing all my energy into this and it's a dead end? This is telling me it's not a dead end, that this is something that has a lot of potential to it. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is. It's fertile soil is how I see it. So it's like you're planting your seeds in very fertile soil where you're going to get a lot of rewards out of it. And your intuition will confirm that. It will either deny or confirm that. So again, trust that intuition of yours because that's very strong right now. Okay, so then we have the King of Cups here. So what is this about? I feel like this is something we've been kind of holding back on for some time. Yeah, okay. This kind of makes sense here. So again, this may not resonate for everybody, but take it as it resonates. I feel like someone has held back because they weren't allowed to do something when they were young, is what I saw here. So this could have been a father figure. A lot of times the Emperor shows up as a father figure, and you have the King of Cups here. So this is something where it's like, maybe someone when they were younger, they showed an interest in something, or they showed somehow expression of something that someone deeply loved, something that someone deeply, deeply cared about, was encouraged to, in some form or another, like shut down by someone of an authority figure. So this could be a father. It doesn't have to be necessarily gender related. This could even be like a mother or some kind of guardian. It could even be like a teacher or someone of value to this person's life. Someone that had a pivotal role in guiding them into what they should prioritize, what they're allowed to do or what they're not allowed to do. So I feel like this Emperor energy, again, so this could just be like, this could be a mother as well, but that kind of had more of a, like a leadership or kind of an authoritative stance in role in this King of Cups life. So take it as it resonates. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a dad. But anyways, this energy here, I feel like from the past, this is what's healing for you. And I feel like this may have been the blockage that we're seeing, that we're able to break through out of, that we're able to lift ourselves out of. And this is what's going to create a change of an events, a change in the dynamics, how something goes for us, a new beginning. And I feel like, let's say we had an interest in something and we couldn't express it. And so a lot of that energy has been kind of stored within. This is having to like shut down or having to keep everything inside. And especially with that Two of Swords, like doing this also blocks someone from their own intuition. It blocked them from connecting to pretty much that divine energy, divine feminine energy in someone. And so I feel like this is healing. This is opening up. Someone's opening up to their emotions. They're opening up to their intuition. They're opening up to this part of them. So, they could have been more encouraged to focus on the practical, the realistic side of things, choose the career that's going to make you a lot of money or it's going to give you guaranteed success, that kind of thing. But it was almost to an extreme. Like, I feel like, that's important, but at the same time, it caused some kind of blockage in an imbalance in the other areas in this person's life. So again, take that as it resonates, but I feel like that is playing a major theme for someone this month because that's what's healing. Because someone is able to see how that has affected their growth or where they are right now. Okay. So in the foundation, Seven of Pentacles, so what we have invested in, and again, we're going in the right direction here with the Ace of Pentacles, but let's see what else we have here. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles in the foundation? We need to know about this. I'm hearing gathering information. So someone here may be gathering information. Oh, beautiful. Look at that, Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups in the past. I love this because this is, again, that beautiful balance of energy. So even if this is not a relationship necessarily, the fact that we have a King of Cups in the past, but then in the foundation, we have a Queen of Cups, someone is fully stepping into their divine feminine energy. And that applies whether you're male or female. And what's happening is that because that balance is happening, that healing is happening, someone is able to know what are the right things to invest in this time around. Because I feel like there is a change and shift happening there. Someone is rerouting their path, or they are allowing themselves to tap into their emotions, to tap into their intuition, and have that be a part of their decision making, have that be a part of what they invest in, to not completely rule that out, to not completely rule out how they feel about something, and take that into consideration and to factor that into what they want to invest in. And so that is creating a beautiful balance in someone's life, and it's bringing them to not only a new path, but also a path of prosperity and happiness. Okay, so let's look into the strength here. So I feel like this has something to do with what we're healing, stepping out of what is expected of us and kind of making up our own rules, setting different standards for ourselves. I'm really drawn to the yellow color on her dress. So this is all about empowerment. This is about identity, strength, and also taking action as well. So the solar plexus energy could be very strong for some of you this month as well here. Yeah, so this is about making decisions and choices. So someone's at a crossroads here. But I feel like there is a knowing about what that decision is and where we want to go. But in order to do that, it's going to take some courage and some strength. And again, we have that throat chakra. So maybe some of you may have to like speak up or say something or speak your truth, say how you really feel. There's a lot of truth that's coming out right now for you. And then again, so as I say that, we have the Queen of Swords, which is the card of, a lot of these, the King and Queen of Swords I often associate with speaking our truth, saying things how they really are, cutting through the clutter, cutting through the BS, even other people's BS. So it's like being very clear, concise, but also needing to detach ourselves from the constrictions and the binds that have been there for a long time. And so I feel like this Queen of Swords she's empowered in herself. She has clarity of mind. She's able to perceive her reality and the people that are around her with clarity, and she's able to make the right kinds of choices from that place with that Two of Wands energy here. So it's like this Queen of Wands is in this place of needing to channel her strength and her courage to make a decision that may actually be kind of difficult or maybe kind of tough. But she's doing it from a place of clarity and inner truth because she's done the work to get that information from herself. So very beautiful here, very empowering. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords in your present emotion. So this is the kind of like the emotions that we're feeling this month. This is all about setting your boundaries, I'm feeling. And I feel like a lot of the energetic space that you're going to be in this month is to be either in meditation, or I feel like you're going to keep your thoughts, like what you're thinking and what you're realizing and what you're sensing, to yourself. I feel like you're going to not give too much information about what you're uncovering in your mind, like what you're realizing and what you're seeing. I don't feel like you're going to be communicating that to a lot of people. I feel like the communication is more about you opening up the truth to yourself and you being able to see it. But I don't really see you sharing that with a lot of people right now. I feel like you're working in silence. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. Wow, beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you are you're working in silence towards your long-term goals, towards fulfillment, towards the thing that you know is going to build you that long-term success, this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're very tuned in. You know what that is. You know what that path is, what it looks like, the changes that you need to make or the decisions that you need to make in order to route you to that path. But I feel like with the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel like a lot of those plans you're kind of keeping to yourself. I feel like you're still in strategizing mode, but this is the end goal here. You're thinking of long-term happiness, long-term stability. Seven of Cups. Yeah. So it's like kind of being in this place of how do I do this? How do I get to this 10 of Pentacles? Because you may be in, again, that kind of crossroads space. So this is going to be a month of strategizing, planning, and uncovering a lot of truths, but kind of keeping them to yourself right now. Okay, in your environment, we have the Three of Cups. So this makes sense as to why we have the Four of Swords, because you may have a lot of people that are around you. Three of Cups can also be celebration, but I'm not sensing that. I'm just sensing that you're around. There may be just a lot of people around you. You may feel like it's a little crowded with where you are. So I'm feeling like maybe you need some frequent time to yourself this month, maybe taking a little bit extra space to meditate, to go off on your own, to kind of spend more time in solitude. Can clarify the Three of Cups here for Pisces this month. Yeah, Empress. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, interesting. Okay, we have the Empress and the King of Cups. So yeah, there's a lot of characters here. Your environment. Okay, what else do we need to know? I try not to lean this Three of Cups card with third parties, but I don't know. Okay, let's keep looking. What else do we need to know about this? Because we have the Empress and the King of Cups, so I'm seeing kind of like some kind of connection here. Okay. I feel like you're the King of Cups here, Pisces. I mean, take it as it resonates. I was picking up on King of Cups of you earlier here. So, I mean, some of you may have like an Empress energy around you, but we have the Three of Cups here. So there could be some kind of, what do we need to know about this? Seven of Swords. So there's something behind the scenes kind of happening here with the Seven of Swords. This is all about things are not as they look. Things are not as they seem. There's could be like a hidden agenda about something, but I'm not seeing that it's a negative thing. It's more out of needing to strategize and plan out, navigating out of a sticky situation is what it kind of feels like. I feel like there's a sticky situation and it requires delicacy on how to handle something. And I feel like it has something to do with an Empress, a King of Cups, and maybe there is a complicated dynamic here that involve more people. So this could be family, this could be, other relationships, this could be, like a work environment. There's some kind of interference, some kind of like thing in the way between this Empress and the King of Cups. And the Seven of Swords is there because it's not so easy thing to kind of just maneuver around or kind of fix. So that's in the environment. This is kind of like what's happening around you, Pisces. It may not play the forefront of your energy or your month, but that energy is there. So if you do have a connection with someone, and this is kind of the dynamic, that energy is there. What else can we know? Can we know something about this Empress? We know information about this Empress. What does she have to say? I feel like the Empress wants to say something. There may be blocked communication. Maybe these two want to speak, they want to talk, but they can't, because I'm feeling like the throat chakra is going to be an important energy center here. But I feel like the Empress wants to say something. Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's a missing energy here. The Knight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this Empress, it's like, if this is what she wants to say, because that's the question I asked, I feel like this Empress feels as though there's something missing in her life, and that's love. Like, it's like this love for this King of Cups. It's like she's very abundant herself in her own life with this Empress energy. She has everything that she could possibly want. But I think that maybe what she's trying to say as well is that I have everything. I have, all of these beautiful things in my life, but I'm missing you. And so that could be a message here for someone who needs to hear that there is deep love here, and kind of feeling like I didn't really get to express my love in the way that I wanted to, because I feel like there's been interference by this third party energy. And again, it doesn't have to be necessarily like a relationship, like another relationship. It could be family, it could be friends, it could just be it could be a job, it could be any kind of interference. But I feel like because of this interference, this Empress, it's like she didn't get to invest her energy into the person that she loves, into this. She didn't get to like offer this cup of love to this King of Cups, even though that's where it belongs. Like there's a loss of opportunity there. There's a loss of chance there. Yeah, look at that. Sadness, grief. It's like she has the love. That's what I'm feeling. She has the love for this King of Cups. But it's like, but where do I put it? Who do I give it to? Because I can't, because there's all these blockages in the way. So there's like this sense of loss and grief for this Empress. What does the King of Cups have to say? King of Pentacles. What I'm hearing is this King of Cups is like, I'm had to like hold back my feelings and emotions out of responsibility. With that King of Pentacles, out of responsibility and out of duty for what's expected of me. What else does he have to say? Like putting that in front of his emotions or their emotions. Doesn't have to be male or female. The Knight of Pentacles, but working on, I feel like this King of Cups is also building up their finances, or they're investing most of their energy into their work right now, because they're working on building a new beginning. But their focus is on like building stability. Perhaps for this connection, or just for in their own life, they're building on they're working very hard. That's the Knight of Pentacles. They're working very hard. So what are they working towards? What is this King of Cups working towards? They're working towards releasing themselves from feeling stuck. I feel like they feel stuck in some way. Oh, beautiful. Okay, yeah. Stuck and stagnant. And that's the Four of Pentacles. See, it's like someone's kind of working on releasing themselves from this place of stagnancy. But look at this card. We have the Ace of Cups. So there is something coming in here. I love this new beginning. This is Spirit kind of giving a blessing of a new beginning, emotional happiness. This is an opening of up the heart chakra. So there is something coming in here, like a breakthrough that's going to happen in this connection here. So I'll move on from that because I don't want to spend too long on this, because I feel like you could go all day with this energy. But I hope that was helpful for someone here. Okay, let's go into this Wheel of Fortune. So this is some kind of turn of events, or this is what we're trying to manifest. We're trying to something changing. What's changing here? Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. Wow, look at that. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So this is a passionate new beginning. So this is what we're wanting to manifest. This is what we're wanting to bring in. But I like the confirmation here with this Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning in a relationship, in a connection with someone here. And then this is also clarity. I feel like there's also communication or clarity being given out of something that has been deceptive from the past. But I feel like with the Sun card, this is like truth coming out. This is answers coming out of things from the past that were deceptive, that were dishonest. It's like the story kind of coming out. What is this Five of Swords? What do we need to know about this Five of Swords here? Okay, so someone's setting boundaries. Someone's setting boundaries with some kind of energy that's around them that is deceptive or has a tendency to be a bit manipulative. And I feel like someone here can see that clearly. Is setting boundaries, is cutting off that energy or that supply or that influence, like a deceptive energy that's an influence. Can we have one more about this? Yeah. And then like going in another direction. I love it when the Three of Wands comes out because this is kind of moving in another direction. I feel like a lot of this is also kind of like a karmic lesson for someone as well, is recognizing those manipulative or more, negative energies that tend to kind of guide us off the path that we're supposed to be on. But someone is having clarity about what that is, and they are, creating a new beginning for themselves. I feel like a lot of it, though, is being done a bit under the radar, but I don't see that necessarily as a negative thing. So, okay, beautiful. So, it does feel like there is a new beginning happening here, and it is happening, especially with that Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups. That's very promising. So that's coming up. And then we also have the beautiful Sun card. So this is truth being revealed. And as things start to really come to the surface and there's clarity about a picture, it means that energy is clearing out. It no longer can stay in the shadows. Okay. Then we have final outcome. We have the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So this is, a release of heavy energy or patterns that are finally releasing in terms of home life or some kind of relationship, connection, marriage. I feel like there's something that's very heavy about this and very long. This 10 of Wands feels like this is like a long time coming, or just, things that have just built up over time, and have really affected the dynamic or the climate in the home life. So what do we need to know about this? What's kind of changing or happening here for Pisces on this home front? The truth and justice. Look at that. The truth, balance. Yeah, there's something. Oh, goodness. 9 of Cups, emotional happiness and contentment. So the energies are being balanced out, and it's going to bring, I feel like someone here is going to get what they're wanting. They're getting what they desire out of something. What is that? The 9 of Cups. This is also freedom as well, like emotional being free and having everything that we want. Oh, how beautiful. Knight of Wands. So like freedom to kind of pursue what we want out of life. I feel like someone here is like fighting for their freedom, almost like they're breaking out of a lot of the things that have held them back for a really long time. So it's almost like, for example, take this as it resonates, because it may be very specific to one person's story, but it could have started in the past with that father figure, or that, that person, that authority figure that, influenced or encouraged someone to, shut down their emotions or shut down their passions and do something else. But I feel like with this 10 of Wands, this is a pattern that someone had experienced in their life over time. So maybe it started with a parent, but it could have, and then as they got older, it's, turned into those dynamics at work, or it turned into relationships or a marriage or something like that. And I feel like finally there's this breaking point that's coming here, and someone is breaking free and wanting to have their independence and wanting to balance out those energies and be able to pursue what they're truly passionate about and what they really want. So it's very empowering here. Very beautiful. Okay. And I feel like at the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like there are going to be some opportunities that are going to help here. With the 3 of Pentacles, I'm actually seeing soul tribe. So there may be some people that are part of your soul family or soul tribe that are going to start showing up in your life to help you on this path, because now you have clarity about that path. You are on that path. And so those individuals that are meant to help you, assist you on that, are going to be members of your soul family and soul tribe. So some of you are going to be meeting some of those beautiful individuals in your life that are going to help you. It's going to support you. It's going to give you that support that you need for your life. Someone I kind of feel like is a bit in disguise as well. Interesting. But in a good way. I feel like someone around you sees you, but you don't realize sees you. But it's like they know this could be like a close friend or like a close family member or maybe someone at work. But I feel like there's someone here that's helping you and you don't realize that they're actually part of your soul tribe or soul family. But it's like they kind of mesh in, or they fit in with the community that you're in, but they're just like you. So they kind of, they can't show it just like you. They can't show their real but they understand you and they're like trying to help you. I don't know, that may be super specific to one person, but that just came up for me. So there may be someone around you that's already kind of in your vicinity that sees you, like sees what you're going through, sees what you're struggling with, and wants to help. So maybe keep an eye open for that. Okay, let's do some messages from your angels. Guidance from the angels for Pisces this month, for June. Yeah, beautiful. I love that. New beginnings from your angels. And I'm being guided to read the message here. A clean slate is presented to you as you now encounter fresh opportunities and novel experiences. Embrace the new in your life, including new opportunities, people, and projects. The angels know that change can be frightening, and they surround you now with loving energy. Call upon them whenever you feel afraid of facing novel situations. They will boost your confidence and energy so that you can enjoy your new beginnings. And there again, I said the word express. Sometimes we cling to old routines because they are familiar. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to be open to new approaches to life. Perhaps they will teach you a new way of looking at situations, or maybe they will call on you to learn a new skill. Whatever the new beginning is for you, allow yourself to be stretched by the fresh circumstances. We learn about ourselves through new experiences. Yeah, very beautiful. I feel like there's a lot of reassuring energy here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, we had the Sun card come out, and now we have the New Beginnings card come out. So there is a lot of reassurance here that you are on the right path and you are seeing things clearly. You may have a hard time finding that validation that what you're picking up on is right, but I feel like there's something about that that's part of the test, that's part of the journey, is to be able to trust yourself on this journey that, you know, for some people who may not see it the way you see it, they're going to have a hard time validating that for you. So trust your instincts here. Okay, let's do a moving forward. How are we moving forward for Pisces this month? How is Pisces moving forward this month, June? Oh, how beautiful. I love that. Yes. See, your expansion is supported. So I feel like you're going to have like a burst of confidence or a burst of reassurance from maybe some people. So maybe some people, there are people around you that are going to be very supportive of you. Either that, or you're going to feel it from within, or your angels, your guides, your support team, spirit is kind of guiding you to things that are going to help you feel reassured in this journey. So, but you're strongly being guided, especially in this reading, to expand, to move forward in your life, and to trust what you're picking up on, because you're picking up on the right thing. Okay, so this is your blessings. This one just flew out, timing. So this is the blessings that are coming in here for you. So I feel like there's something about timing or divine timing. So things may not be happening at the speed or in the way that you have wanted them to go in. But I feel like one is that is protection as well as what I'm seeing here. So some things it's like the spirit can kind of overlook and see, are we in the right space to be able to say yes or receive this new beginning for us? And if not, then it's like waiting for those energies to fully integrate and for us to fully be integrated into our be ready to receive the new path, to understand it, to be able to say yes to it. So timing is really important here. It plays a pivotal role if we're ready to kind of step into the new. And I feel like you're fast approaching that as well. So that's the blessing here, is if we do feel like we're being delayed or there's something kind of being held from us, that it has to do with timing, and it has to be right in order for it to begin. So, okay, how can Pisces take care of themselves this month? Self-care for Pisces. See, what did I say? Inner guidance systems. This is that trusting in the heart. And this is interesting because I like how they're focusing on the heart there. This is that, that King of Cups energy, like not needing to really withhold those informations or those emotions and blocking them off from ourselves. I feel like that's opening up here for you. And actually, it's the very thing that we've blocked ourselves off from is where the answers lie. So as you open that part up, you start to uncover more and more about yourself, and you're able to tune in in and really find these answers or this guidance or this like inner world that you have that is actually a much better source of guidance than anything that you have found around you so far. So this is a very beautiful deepening connection with yourself as well in your soul. And then we also have this one, igniting my joy, attuning to the highest good in myself and others ignites my natural joy. So this is embracing your gifts, your talents, what gets you excited, what are you passionate about, and chasing those curiosities and letting go of all of the restrictions or letting go of maybe some preconceived notions about what we're not allowed to enjoy. What are we not allowed to embody? What are we not allowed to embrace? I feel like you're setting your own rules. You're like making your own rules and you're setting the standards for yourself now. So very empowering, Pisces. You have a beautiful month ahead. There's a lot of expansion and growth happening for you this month. Again, important to trust yourself. And I think it's going to be a really beautiful new journey here for you. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next month. Bye, Pisces.